Yes.
Alunde.
What is the Mawamuro Maria?
They were swallowed. Emmanuel, no black boy, yeah. Okumaga.
Today is a special day.
The hour of Okere. USA. The Antalero. Yeah, Jersey.
Yes, for those of you who've been wondering where have you been, Daddy Chris, I'm here. And right with me tonight is Princess Kessie. But for the purpose of this show tonight, her name is what? Kesiena.
Yes, we're going local today.
Akajurubu. Akajele. One Rubo. What is one more Rubauma?
Yeah.
So, Pastor, that was the track I wanted to play, but you know, Nathaniel Roma winning. Let us listen to Nathaniel. What is a great day? I always say television is a place where we talk to each other about ourselves. Tonight we are on Robo Television, and it's two great people. I know I am great. I know she is great too. And we're here to spice your evening. I hope you enjoy it. Kesena,
Sir?
First, welcome to London.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Welcome to Robo
Television.
Because
I'm glad.
We've been seeing you only on SRTV tonight. Let me introduce that to you as an Robo girl. Back to Robo time.
Let me start from there. Look at me very well. We didn't even know what they review because it was deadly, so that we move forward.
That is return the Igwe.
Yes.
But the
back of me,
oh my God. Kesena, let's enjoy this trip for Nathaniel.
Let's go.
For Nathaniel is too good.
Kingdom. Okay. Chic, Mrs. Mary. Uboleluraria. Yo barrier of Olomo Kingdom. Orekinio in the local government area of us. Mommy, Sakawa.
But there's something about the woman. No, it hits you.
I be Korea Jaka Rufio. Rufio working on it. Audio audio.
We are proud of you.
In Nigeria, Educational qualification. St. John's Christ Apostolic Church, School, Warri. Baptist School, Warri. He later went to Lagos to attend Premier Day School. It was called Standard School by then. Proceeded to ICE, that same year, okay, now it was.
Today is a wonderful day. It's one of those days. I wanted to it took us time to get this for your information. Kesena is in London at the moment for the Nigerian week, and I care about. But Kesena, this is Robo Television. We wanted to go on SRTV. For some reason, this is simply where we do SRTV and Robo Television. But tonight, we can't go your time.
So yes, charity begins at home.
So I'm not Robo Kowini and Ebero. So we are now speaking Urobo and we are on Robo Television. For those of you who don't understand Urobo, I'm sure your spirit understands it. You hear the music, it's going to hit you. And what we talk about tonight is actually universal. But first, Kesena, what I want us to do tonight is actually look at the Urobo nation. That concerns me. I've not been around, and I'm happy I've not been around. For those of you who say, I'm happy I've been off the scene. But I want to say something. Election has come and gone. Urobo need to move forward. You understand? And let me put it this way. For those of you looking at me, I won't vote for Sheriff. I never liked him because of Okowa. But he's now my governor. I'm all Urobo. Me go not to Tabo Kesena. Iboriwo, the governor there, this 8 years in office was always going to court. Onemo court now, Urobo. That man spent, in fact, 7.5 years going to court. It's Adam the S committee, Adam Lene, Eleanor. But if you got to Tanana, on my mind, the governor, the governor, in Moku court, a devil, Okowa Ojina, or the governor, in Moku court, a devil, when him was Bobo, Memika because he can say 19. Other the marvel, when the book of Wakba, Okowa, the governor, in Moku court, many election sheriff may not be pure. Election the Bob in Nigeria, but it be so my way. Omuru would have been the governor now, Eberamamu, court to come to court to Omoko when we are Kokuna. He caught to Koyama Kajuna. And I'm not, most of them know me, I'm not a fan, I'm not a very close friend to Sheriff, but I don't think this is the way forward for Urobo at this point.
At this point, it's just the progress of the state we need. So, yes. Especially the Urobo nation, exactly. We appeal to you guys. How are Urobo?
And this is maybe at this point, I think Babu Sherifi, would they win election? I'm happy you did one thing clever. We'll stop borrowing no man. I don't borrow okay say. Do it, yeah, let there be robo reconciliation. Robo and a pack robo one kiron. This is what people supposed to do. That's what my father would do. He wouldn't allow his children to fight. And where are you people? Why are they now they quiet? We have UPU. Because at this point in time, I don't think we can afford another 7 years of fighting.
Wasted time. So please.
Because after these 8 years, governor is going back to. So you understand? We will no more have governor. And say,
but let's start by saying 4 years because automatically the service falls. So
yes, I know, but we know that we're going to complete our 8 years.
And also, like water in an equation, or there because equation, especially even the other people that contested with him,
yes,
they all have great ideas.
Exactly. For me, I would have voted for Edichala if I were at home. He was my candidate because he was more knowledgeable. Fact. You understand? And I wish really. Had it been we cannot work, Sheriff can work with great people like that young man, you understand? Edichala, and even the other guy again. You see, Kempele was a very sound person as well. And then Ogboru is a man with great ideas. So we have these resources. And there is, in fact, the best governor, the most qualified governor, would have been Ederio. Okowa is the one that said Ederio must not go. You understand? But this is a time now for us to use what we have in Urobo Nation. Not a time to fight. And I don't think we'll be doing justice to Urobo Nation if we start this show without talking about this. Because this is the way forward for Urobo.
Yes, we need all hands to be on deck, especially the Urobo Nation. Now we have the opportunity. Let's make use of the opportunity. We don't want to throw it or start throwing shade at ourselves and then fighting ourselves in the name of politics.
Yes.
At this point, it's already like this. He's your governor, whether or not you voted for him or not. So what we're saying is that if we we're saying a corporation and make pot of rice.
Yes.
So because
it's a very good one. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is on that side because this is Urobo Television, so we have to start with that. But today, what we'll really be talking about, Ketsena is in London for a program. The program is called the Nigerian Week. I don't know whether I will be able to take calls tonight. I know those of you regular callers, if you want to call, you can still call, but we're going to have limited time tonight.
Take 1 or 2 calls.
Okay. We'll see. So if you are not there, I probably put the call across. If you are available, join the call. If you are not, so be it. But tonight, because I know I'm not talking about roboting, so I know some of you want to talk to her. Listen, how do you feel that you are in Urobo Television actually in London?
Not the feeling is just like I'm in the mood. I can't explain it. The fact that not just the fact that I'm in London here, but Urobo Television.
Right.
And this will be the first time actually that I'm doing Urobo broadcast.
Really?
I feel like,
you see this young woman? Yeah, but you see, it is good to. You see, I'm so proud of Ketsena because no matter how exposed or what she has seen, she recounts, she associates, she believes. In fact, she rings the Urobo bell. Thank you, daughter. You're proud. I'm really proud of you. So tonight, really, we're going to spend a little bit of time, not so much, on why Ketsena is in London. The program is called Nigerian Week. What Nigerian Week is an idea conceived to showcase Nigeria at its best in the UK. What that means is we're going to have everything about Nigeria. It's quite an interesting thing. When I started it, I wanted to do just business and entertainment event. That was my idea. Because I don't want to let those places where we just go and dance. I want to say when you come to my show, you gain something, because
that is the essence of
exactly. See, Ketsena, I always say to people, if you watch my TV, you watch me on my show, and after 1 year, you've not gained anything, stop watching me. Meaning I'm not adding anything to your life. I'm talking economically. Life is about economy. You see, we can say anything we want to say. The most important thing in life is what we put. Obey Mukarele now. That's the most important thing. So anything I try to do, I always put the economic part of it in consideration. I'm a show person, but I'm a show business person. I always say it's one thing to be a show person. I see so many show persons in London. I say, why buy business or bar? Because it's not interesting. It's not going to pay my bill. There's no business. So that's what we did. In the Nigerian week is a mixture of entertainment. Nigeria have the best of culture. In fact, diverse.
Very colorful culture.
Diverse. Now we are sitting down here on Robo Television. Imagine what we have in Robo. But take it across the 36 states of the country, the different nations. In fact, there's one show you guys are doing now on SRT.
Your culture.
I love it.
It's awesome.
Man, I love it.
It's a show I put together so that you're able to depict everybody's culture. We bring everybody, not just about maybe the name, but everything, the details of
it's quite interesting.
Their food, their clothing,
the way they go, their
religion, yes,
wonderful.
The religion, everything, we put everything.
And they are hospitable. I love the last one where they are in Nigeria. They little bit history, quite interesting. You understand? Now, tonight we will not have enough time to talk about Urobo Nation. That's one show we're going to do, Christina. I said before you leave London, we're going to look at Urobo history. Right? Quite a difficult topic. You understand? And we're going to have one or two Urobo.
We should actually have a flyer for that particular episode, and then we have to put it out before that day. So that the Quaker will not say, because if we're talking about Urobo, we're looking in details.
Yes.
The history.
And the good thing we have Urobo Historical Society.
Yes.
Made of intellectuals.
We actually need people to call us that day. So we can be a team. We can any show now. To discuss.
Don't worry, I bury. We go now. I my. What is my Urobo? Kuwa ma yeah. So pastorally, in fact, you understand? So it's a very important thing that we are here to do a show called Nigerian Week, celebrating the best of Nigeria in terms of culture and our businesses. In fact, you know what I said, and I'm going to put this to Urobo. That's what I normally do. Nigeria is one of the most blessed nations on earth. We are blessed with human resources and natural resources. I listened to the former president of Urobo, UPU, that was Ganiga. And in his speech, when I pick it up, you understand, what I really love, he said one important thing, that the Urobo nation is not just blessed with natural resources. We have oil, we have everything. No, we are blessed with human beings. And that is the greatest asset we have. We have intelligent people and we have a blessed land. The question I ask, why are we behind? So that's why I said, in this time when we have a governor, we should come together and be one. Because I know you, this Sunday she dragged me to church.
God first.
It was good. I went there. But Christina, what I learned is the importance of unity.
Okay. In
the Bible, the most symbolic thing for me is the Tower of Babel. That men, they said we're going to see God. And with the determination, we were going there because they were speaking one language. God said, it's not me. If we leave these people, they will come to us. What did God do? God gave us different languages called Clara. And maybe perhaps if we are divided today, we'll say maybe it's God that caused it. But the truth is, if you want to be powerful, you're going to stay as one. That the unity of men threaten God, the creator. So if we come together as a people, nobody, I repeat it, nobody can stand on our way. And if this is applicable to families, to friends.
It's just the saying, say, a bunch of broom cannot easily be broken. But when you pull out the stick, it just...
Easily. I like that analogy because what are you
so that is the essence of what we're trying to say.
Exactly. So unity is very
harmony,
important. Yes.
peace and love amongst the people,
Yes.
the Yoruba nation. At this point, we've been able to tell you, even at the national level, many people that have interviewed in my shows that said, okay, actually I didn't vote for this man, but the fact that he's now my president, I'm going to
people.
yes, join hands to do my own bits,
Yes.
just to support him. So, that onanana opportunity be ya be odona na kipo keke we kakosu kipo buko kipo le umi o egba umi o
okay, yes, I can see that the chat box is already filled up. I can hear you guys. Here you go, sis. More than over Twitter. And listen, I greet all of you guys. Don't mind me. I've been very, very busy. But right now, this young lady is here. Urubu Television is back, and whatever happened is going to be maintained now.
And I can see somebody, Richard. Richard saying, I wish I could understand the language. It's sounding so fun. Well, thank you so much for appreciating. Don't worry, I'm going to teach you personally.
Remember, see, this is a very important thing. I feel bad that I have not been able to carry this project of Urubu. I said one thing again and again. Middle started television, middle on Mekekelo is a failure.
But more betting than that, don't worry that I got you covered.
See, this is what I'm saying.
That is why I'm here.
See, that's the beauty of it. I've not been in Abuja. She's been carrying Abuja without me. And now I'm here. You know, she's here to carry it up. Kevin, I've not seen you, Kevin, for some time. Anyway, you're all welcome to the show. It's all beautiful day. We need to celebrate as a people. Tonight, we're going to talk a little bit about the show called The Nigerian Way. It's a very interesting one. Like I said, it's a mixture of business and entertainment. Because in the course of bringing these people, bringing a lot of people from Nigeria to come and showcase their talent and their businesses. That's what is happening in London, starting from Saturday, the 22nd of this month, which is the next Saturday, exactly a week from today.
Yes, a week from today. I
will do my best to join Kesena and other people to talk to you guys on the show. I know they will be interviewing me. I will not be sitting down here like before. So because I have to hand over the baton to them. Somebody have to take over Bledosa. So we are here now to do this stuff, you know. But what is important is it's your own. Or that that is shown a middle of nana. The one what the benefit of all. Though I've written to UPU in the UK, they're all coming. I got the support of my own people, but I would have loved my people to benefit more from it. We will do that as we move along.
All right? That is right.
We need to benefit from this. Yes. We will get to go.
Maybe it's all the time. Try to begin down too.
Exactly.
Maybe for what's a rota and almost say, well, now you're working on rota that the Bible saying that you move with the
before you talk
outside.
I agree with you.
The good thing is that we have more shows coming. This is just like we're starting. So we have a lot of shows lined up, a lot of programs and events. So we really hope to carry, especially with youths along.
No, in fact, I told Kesena this as we were discussing when she came to London. I said to her, young lady, you know, make SRTV the youth show. You understand? But when we're here, we're talking to the whole nation. This is more challenging. You understand? Let SRTV Abuja or Nigeria, let it be the youth television. You know, where young people can express themselves
and explore,
yeah, and do good things. You know, and sometimes it's time for us now to young people. You guys have an opportunity. I'm of the same. Kesena is with you guys, but you know, it's time for people to organize. It's one thing to protest, but another thing now organize. Because when you organize, like I said in the Bible, when human beings came together, listen, God could not stop them. Imagine if you guys come together. Who's going to stop you?
Just imagine your organization. I mean, the show, I did a lot of shows, countless of shows, and I was practically in that period. I was campaigning because I was trying to pull the youth along. Be cool, okay? Now, what do you want? We're mobile back. Then the pack of a new man, you want the power by hook or by hook. Who were kind of about you want it to go. Both be not cook. Then she was over there, what they are going to give me up when you're going. I know what you're going then. who were taking you about for you. At the end of the day, what do you have to gain?
Nothing.
We have a lot ahead of us as the youths of
Yes.
Urugu. And there are a lot of things to explore, especially within Urugu. I've seen that.
Yes.
And then, of course, we're going to do an event also for the Urugu people.
No,
that will
I've
take
planned
us
that.
to
Drop
Gili,
that plan.
that-
In fact, I had a teacher, I took only 21. I took of here, but now carry away for 3.
Yeah.
See?
So we are here to actually serve the people, our
Yes.
people, the
Yeah.
Urubos. So during that time, I was actually practically begging the youth to stay focused. No matter what you're going through, you feel like, okay, this is the only way I can make ends meet. It's a lie. There are a lot of things you can do.
Legally.
Yes.
And in fact, the white people don't even commit crime because it's too expensive. You find that the same thing. If you put the energy in the right thing, you make more money. That's all I always say to people, you know. But well, ladies and gentlemen, today the show is called Urobo. We are on Robo Television. For those of you watching, this is not SRTV. I know when you see this face, you think on it, you are on SRTV. This is Robo Television, actually. So we'll be speaking our language. That's where we come from. We have a root, man.
Yes, probably Urugu, yeah.
So-
Sure.
Funny enough, you may see us tomorrow talking on SRTV. It's the same people. It's the same platform. If you see the background, it's SRTV tonight. I allow it, but it's actually Urobo Television tonight. So just take that from us. Well, what we'll do is to really talk a little bit about the show, the Nigerian Week. On Saturday, what's going to happen is we have some lineup of musicians. She'll be interviewing them, talking to them.
Yes, we have a lot of artists already turning up for these events. A lot of them who
Very
are
many,
coming,
yes.
superstars, and then we have some Nollywood people as well. The entertainers, they're just turning up. Like we said earlier, that the show is just a week away. Countdown from today.
That is the show, Countdown to Nigerian Week 2023. And the show is happening actually in Camberwell. We picked a location where
Lighthouse.
which is very, very familiar to us. Those of you who are in the area, it's Lighthouse Theatre. It's in Camberwell. It's along that big road. You can't miss it. And it starts exactly from 11 to 11 p.m. For body, you know, the ticket is
And there's
also,
also
they will not be able, yes.
yes.
If you don't come in the time, sorry. So you guys should be there on time. We're not going to spend too much time tonight because if I allow this show to stay long, we won't leave here because I can see a lot of.
No, I have work to do. We're
Yes.
still working.
You see?
A lot of emails,
Thank you.
a lot of things to do. I have more than 20 emails tonight
Good.
to actually work on. So we can stay for too long. But
Yes.
we'll always be here. Like I said, this is the official countdown. We started the countdown.
Yes.
That means we'll be coming here every other day.
Yes, because you know what I want to say? I want to spend 2 seconds to talk about very important aspect of this show, which is that I know many of you may not understand what I'm really talking about tonight because it's quite big. But let's look at one of the most important things that's going to happen on that day is the recognition awards.
Award.
What is it all about? We're trying to recognize Nigerians because sometimes we look down on ourselves. Nigerians, anytime you hear Nigeria, they are criminals, they are this, they are that. Are we truly criminals? We do better than crime. We do great things. We're good people. And sometimes,
people.
yes, what they so
So,
you must give your child a good name. So it's time to give Nigeria the good name it deserves. All right. So for that reason, we're making this show that very day, which is the opening. It's about to be the end, and now become the opening. That's how God wanted it to be. You know, on the 22nd will be the grand opening of Nigerian Week, London 2023. That is a day we're going to celebrate Nigeria.
the Nigerian Day.
It's called Nigerian Day. You will not come dressed in white like this. You must wear Nigerian attire. If you're a Yoruba man, dress like a Yoruba man.
No, because we even talked about we said we should unite as a people.
Yeah.
There is peace in unity
Yes.
and all that. So you could be a Yoruba and still want to, if you like the Idoma attire, you can wear Idoma
Of course.
attire. What we're saying is that provided just come representing
That
be
day.
a Nigerian.
You must be a
And
Nigerian
you
that
could
day.
be- You could wear Hausa attire, Igbo, or all that, Urobo, but just come and represent Nigeria.
Wonderful.
Yes.
That's a big language. So you're not going to dress in any way. So there's a lot of things going to happen. We have the musician spicing up the evening. We have the cultural dance. I have the Igbo cultural dance. In fact, it's the war dance. You will not miss that one. You understand? And then we have the like of Adeton. She's going to spice that evening. She's going to do the opening track. And the opening track is really for Nigeria. I love the track. She's dedicated. It's a love for the country she comes from. And I think on that day, we're going to display love. As you love Nigeria, you love yourself. You see, there's a book I'm trying to write at the moment, which is I call the Diary of Nigerian Virgin. It's very important. And what that I'm trying to do, I try to see a young girl suffering when the parents are fighting. So what I'm trying to say in that book is, as the Igbo man is fighting the Yoruba man, as the Yoruba man is fighting the Hausa man, as the Yoruba man fights this, somebody is suffering. That person is Nigeria. And that person, Nigeria, is me and you. See, when you talk who's Nigeria, it's me and you. So in the midst of the fight, somebody suffers. We want to stop it. And this is why I call this meeting. And a lot of things I put together. I had a lot of things. We'll be addressing key issues in Nollywood. That's where I do some job. And I felt my experience in Europe, I can put some things together, and I'm happy they're embracing it. So I'm going to kill. And I always say one thing, Kesena, let's talk about this young boy. He's performing at the stadium here, very close to us. Whiskey. Now, this is a wonderful time to be alive as a Nigerian. You understand? Because the first time you see a Nigerian closing down stadiums, this is something only Michael Jackson could do.
Yes, look at what the video did also.
Exactly.
And just recently,
Burna
who would have
Look at Burna Boy performing at the UEFA Cup final. What else?
And also look at Tiwa Savage at your King's
coronation.
So who would have thought that there will come a time where we,
the funniest thing, these are kids that were not helped, that were not, you see, this is the painful thing. I'm going to ask only one question on this show tonight, and that's what motivated me to do that show. Princess, there is no university in Nigeria that teaches you how to make movies. There's no university in Nigeria that teaches you how to sing. Meaning there's no music school in Nigeria, no film school, national one.
Music, it's just that most of these celebrities we have, they didn't study music.
Thank you. Most of the filmmakers did not study
filmmaking.
But yet, these kids, out of necessity, were able to create an industry which become the third most.
And some of them are from the street. It's just amazing.
And look at the music own is off the scene. You see a poor boy singing from nowhere, and now he's ruling the stage.
Now, who would have thought that these young guys, they come over here and they sell at the board? Do you know how many thousands? I've been passing this very stadium, like I've passed the
Tottenham Stadium,
like 5 times. And who would have thought that a day like this will come?
That's why I said it's a wonderful time to be alive. Because for those of you that don't understand, if you know what we went through when we came to Europe the first time, they were asking us stupid questions. How is Africa like? Stupid things. But today, nobody asks them anymore. When you see Burna Boy performing, does it look like somebody that lives in the tree? You're coming to chat for him. Shut up. You see, this is what I love about what is going on. I said it's a wonderful time to be alive. And I hope the children we have in Europe now can associate with a brand called Nigeria. So I don't think there's a better time to bring a show like this to Europe. And many people ask me, why doing it in London? I said, London is the capital of the world. Sorry, guys. I know you can contest that. I believe London is the capital of the world. Let us start it here. Let us meet
but we
and
know
talk.
Also that subsequently we'll be moving from one country to another, celebrating Nigerians. We'll bring in Nigerians here to the people here. Of course, we have a lot of people working here. They've not been able to travel. A lot of people don't travel easily. So we're making you feel at home because on Nigerian Day here, just on Saturday, it's going to be like you did Nigeria.
Yes.
You know, it'd be like the food, the food, the drinks, everything, the arena, the environment.
Yes.
And actually, we don't carry Nigeria come here.
Yes.
Only we went there except Nigeria.
So when she called, I said, Kesena, where do you carry come? In fact, funny thing, Kesena is here. I've been eating Nigerian food. You know what I ate before coming on the show? Correct pepper soup. Don't be jealous. Yam with red oil. When I take my yam, touch the red oil, I won't drink pepper soup. I always say to you guys at home, what in Nigeria, I'll kill the one work out the tea. When you're supposed to drink pepper soup, make you cure the sickness under your body. We'll come to that another day. We're going to talk about health,
Yes, so it's going to be fun, like you said. We'll bring in the whole of Nigeria here. And let's not forget also that even next edition, we're moving from one place to another. I know we say because we start down here and here we will always do one. We know say Nigerians they all over the world because Nigerians anything business also grinding and then they say they see us, we can never carry last. We know the ever they slack or say make we do. So for that reason alone, I feel like Nigerians, we are worth celebrating, and so we're definitely going to take this from one country to another. And don't forget also that we're coming home soon for program as well in Nigeria.
Yes, and in fact, I don't want to make that out yet.
Yes,
because I prepared something for Robo this year. And with people like I said, and I'm stronger. You know, it was more difficult when you do this thing alone, but now this young blood are taking it over. The time they come here now, a lot of things are happening. They are taking over what I've been doing, and this is what I pray for. And I want to thank you for really doing it.
And thank you, Cesar, for always having me. The pleasure. Of course, I'm honorable. We're trying to showcase us to the world, and that's why we're here. We're bringing in more youths so we can do this. We can.
Exactly.
Yes, always do this.
All right, ladies, Robo Wado. What I do love to do is on this Robo show is to try and play a little bit of music, but we don't have time for all that tonight.
Oh, we should. You need me just 1 minute. 2 minutes, please.
I wanted to
you
play.
Don't get to hear this
I wanted to.
day.
I wanted to play Urobo national anthem so that people watching know that Urobo as a nation have a national anthem.
Okay.
I used to end the show with it, but maybe first let's play this Urobo music. Let's do the Christian one that everybody can dance. All right. I used to like this song, and it's gonna be a video. Let's watch this song. It's a quick one. Okay. You see, you see, my heart don't mistakenly go to shop. You see, like I said, I still could cut out. You see, we're having fun in the studio. It's been a very wonderful time. You know, it's one of those things to have the company in the studio. Yeah, that's why God created Eve. But Eve turned out to be the Wahala. It's your hello. Robo, it's a wonderful time. We're gonna make tonight a little bit brief, and don't forget the little message we have for you tonight, Urubu. We have a new governor. The governor is our own. We just felt spiritually, it just came to me that we should say this, that it is important that we don't fight him the way we did last time. So for the progress of the nation, I know many of you hate me for saying this. You may not want to hear this, but what are the alternatives? Is it not right for us to now come together and grow together, or we're going to fight again and time will be gone? Those of you fighting, your time will soon come out. Now your children will think of. Let us plan for them. It is important that we stop thinking about ourselves alone. And any forward-thinking father will be thinking about his children. And if that is the case, fight, destroy their future. Let us come together, forgive one another. The language is forgive one another, because God forgives us every day. Who are we not to forgive God? Forgive ourselves. So let us take that seriously.
Yes, and that should be the take home as well.
Yes.
That and I thought you were in the corporation kills what we got. Then a year for us. So
that's a good one.
So let's respect each other, let's forgive each other, let's live in peace. You cannot afford not to live in peace with people, because you won't even be at peace with yourself. Just imagine say, well, and you don't
need that. You don't need that in your life. Yeah. Because you see, the most important thing you can do for yourself is to smile. So avoid anything that makes you not to smile, because it doesn't help you, it doesn't help yourself. In fact, it's going to destroy you. And it's difficult to live by it, but if you can live by it, you live in a beautiful life.
Yes.
Let me close the show quickly by saying Nigerian Week is here. Wherever you are in London, we need
your support.
My number is rolling on the screen. I will also say, drop message, write any comment. If you want to attend the event, even whatever we go, we'll give you ticket. What are the horrible? If I carry the ticket, what are the horrible? If you don't have money, we'll get you ticket. Come and go on your club more.
But before that increase, we don't have a lot of callers. A lot of people are trying to call us in. I'm appealing. Let's take a few calls, like 1, 2, because I know you want us to leave, and you know I see the calls coming left and right. We can just take 2 calls or 3 calls and we're done. Yes. Very quick one.
Because Christina, you know why I said if we begin to come to I don't
understand. Why we not on the border and Nigerians make a little now to West go border now. People shit. We go border now go on 6:30. Yeah, so they were bright. So we are not going here.
It's quite interesting. You know, it's and I can understand. But you want him, okay, what worry? The bomb people attack that the winter. You go know. Okay, winter now. 6 p.m. okay. Book really. So that's why we ended up when okay. During the winter we go back. During the summer we go because the time is annoying.
You know, even when I do the combo, they 3 o'clock, that's like 7 o'clock. We notice in the 4 o'clock, we will just try.
And we'll remember that, you will not be sleeping well.
They get about to go there. If I can't down.
What tell you that I'm going to go to I'm going to go to tell you that I'm going there. Because all why you hear that, in fact, I can't tell religion around the it's a very interesting topic because they're the younger generation. I know Kesina want to take some call. I'm going to beg, let it not be tonight. Okay. Now the show is continuous, it's every day. I will be informing everybody what is coming up and what time is it. Tonight we're supposed to come in by 8 p.m. But tomorrow there'll be show in the morning, afternoon, evening, because the Nigerian week show is there. But I will take time in Kesena to come and speak Urobo and carry Urobo along.
Yes.
And don't forget, whatever we do in SSR TV, we see share with Urobo people. So don't be confused when you see content coming from SSR
Because we
TV.
are one. We preach unity.
Exactly.
And when you see me there and you see me there, it's the same person,
Exactly.
it's the same station, it's the same thing with
Exactly.
her.
Exactly.
So just, I know a lot of people over time, even, I think yesterday, somebody was saying, this is supposed to be a radio station, what's going on? So we are appealing, it's the same place. We are SRTV, we are the Urobo television.
So there's no difference, and the
Yes.
funniest thing is, the beauty of it is, when I come back, when we go back to Nigeria, because I want to go and set up this with the new president. I've spoken to him shortly to have this Urobo television at the Urobo house. I don't want it anywhere. Let it be an Urobo house so that we can interview people from Urobo. We can talk about Urobo. In fact, a lot of people are doing good things. I have these Urobo people. They have this beautiful WhatsApp group where they play Urobo music and movies. If we buy Urobo with something that is good. Edo next month they will be celebrating the Kwaka. I can celebrate the Edo Language Day. They want to make sure that their language don't go away.
No loss.
Camero, and I'm happy that the young man is not teaching people how to speak Urobo. That's something we need to encourage. You understand?
I think I'm saying that they tell
for the first time, me and Jay London, your Baba in a call cutter, meaning why that John Warade, name no quota, Jurubuke. You see, very important that we can speak our own. Amane just swore in the nice war, whatever, and just a man. What I Jurubu or Kojo book. Am I never malo bana nokuna? Am I going to diakono? So what be I know Gifuju?
Yes, and we too are appealing to parents, especially the younger ones like us. There is no gain in this. Queen's English. We understand all that. We all do that Queen's English thing once in a while. But you cannot forget your
own,
your home. You cannot throw it away.
It's a shame.
And so it's really a shame that you see children. Both parents are from Urobo and they cannot say come and go.
It's too bad. Too bad. And the mistake
if you have a visitor, a stranger, what is
there's a big problem. Another thing is the kind of let's start from this Kesena. Umami with the work Kesena. Umene o start ude me como. What I'm not Ikwama do have you man the Ikwama John, Felix, this, that.
I don't know them. When I'm going
Olusegun Obasanjo or Yoruba, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I bet the people. Are they not great men?
Yes.
Do you must answer? These are the things. Inferiority complex. We lost it, and I think it's a thing we need to address. Maybe the call for Urobo Day is something I'm looking at so closely, and I'll be discussing that with Kesena and see how we can.
I can't wait, man.
To celebrate Urobo Day.
Yes,
It's a very important thing because
that one said I think would be more for me to be interested because I'm from there. I'm part of the people. I grew up there because I grew up for Guinea, so that one said go enter body pass this one.
So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are around, it's a countdown to the Nigerian Week London 2023. There's going to be a lot of activities that very day. There will be fashion show. There's going to be a film festival. We're going to watch one great movie. It's a story written by our former Prime Minister, Tafawa Balewa, made into a movie. We're watching that while we're eating Nigerian food. We're not going to eat popcorn because we're not white people. We'll be eating our own Nigerian food and watching a beautiful movie. That is some of those things we want to be celebrating.
Yes.
Understand? And after that, we're going to then actually recognize Nigerians who have done well. Spice it with the music.
Yes.
Let's keep the music. You will hear all of them as Kesena begin to interview them. But when she's there, they'll call her Princess Kesi. Other anything like everybody. But with Kesi, when I remember, what I think I say, we'll do Romana.
Even Kesi, now you
What a pogo, what is Kesena? What's it?
It just be like all the awful. And that kind of matter. I'm saying another name.
Do you know that we've given it up very in fact, do you know Chief Kes? My friend, Chief Kes Okumaba. We say Chief Kes. And Kes. I thought that's an English name.
No. Sometimes they mistake me. Are you from Cameroon? Are you from Sierra Leone? Are you a foreigner? Because of the name. But Odorobo, when we say at last, Kesena, Ekibio Mote.
Okay.
Kesena, okay. Kesena, Mikibigo, Kesena, so it's that kind of
our name get meaning, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, we're gonna let you go tonight. Let us go because we have a lot going on. And because I know I won't take any call. Trust me, if we go into that, we're gonna have a lot of things wrong. All right. So we're gonna say, I'm gonna play the Yoruba national anthem. That is our identity, and we're gonna close the show. I can never regret being an Urobo man. Look at what God did for Urobo. When I am around and mission as a wovu, or Ofibo Krio Boroboli, Ofibo Doya Banavoli, Otawali, what I can call you, Organevan. And may I go no. In fact, what we have in Urobo land, Nana will receive all the resources God gave it to us. When the white people came, I want to take how come that we are not making the best of it? That's something I always be asking people. And I get my suffer, but we both fikore, they came with AT&P, were doing all these things. They were producing things and sending it to Europe.
Away. We
refuse to look at home at what we have. That story, that narrative has to change. And the only people that can do that is the young people.
Young people.
We need to encourage them so they can sing a new anthem. The new anthem that brought the Nigerian keys to come and dominate in the United Kingdom today. That you're going to see that music has taken over. All these things actually started with us. This whole music thing, this whole comedy thing, everything started from Urobo.
That is true.
And I can't tell you the business of the Nigerian movies. Anybody else because Urobo. The governor beat around, but we will not allow it. You understand? We will not allow it. It's bad because
that is the truth.
So we're going to say let us close tonight, and I hope you had a great time. Tina, thank you
Yes, I
for
had so
thank
much
you for
fun.
coming to London.
Thanks for having me.
And then
This is fun, Robo Show.
exactly.
Oh my goodness,
It's a wonderful
so
one.
much fun.
Yes. And Christina, to be honest, it's good to have somebody like you to now take over things from me, because I'm so happy to have. You know, sometimes I'm sleeping and I don't need to worry, about what is happening, and that's what young people can always do. You are younger, stronger, and so be it. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Daddy Chris. You all know me, Daddy Chris, and this is Robo Television.
Yes, and I'm Kesiena.
Stay out of trouble.
See you next